Hi friends, today we'll discuss about regarding road margins. The various elements included in the road margins are shoulder, parking line, frontage road, driveway, cycle track, footpath, guardrail and embankment slope. Regarding shoulder, already we had discussed in last video. Next will comes about parking lane. What do you mean parking lane in roads? Parking lanes, they are usually provided on the urban roads to allow the curb parking. What do you mean by curb? That also we are discussed in last video. As far as possible, only parallel parking should be allowed. It's safer for moving vehicles. Okay, the parking lane should have a minimum sufficient width. Should be minimum of 3 meter. As per IRC, 3 meter width should be required. Hope you know about the minimum width of a maximum width of a vehicle in India. As per IRC, it's 2.44. Considering that, we have to give at least 3 meter width for a parking line. Okay. Next, regarding lay-by. Lay-by in roads. These are usually provided near public convenience with gate maps to enable drivers to stop clear of the carriageway. Usually vehicle will travel in carriageway in case of emergency. In case the driver want to take the phone and want to attend the phone, or he want to drink water, or he want to take some rest, he can't stay along the carriageway and drink water or whatever things we have to do. But he should be take in a vehicle in a safer place nearby the road. That place called lay-by. And also in this case also IRC had specified the width of the lay-by and also the length. At least 30 meter length should be required. And also regarding the end edges, it won't be in the same line. I mean same level. Maybe some changes will be there. If any changes is there, at least 50 meter end tapers on both sides should be given. Next comes to bus bay. Bus bay be provide for resisting the curb to avoid conflict with moving traffic. That means while seeing the figure only you can make out what we mean by bus bay along the roads. As in IRC is prescribing, not they are telling strictly, but it's prescribing that if you provide curbs to separate the bus bay, it's good because to avoid the conflict of the moving traffic. Okay, the main specification that what IRC is recommending bus bay is it should be 75 meter away from the intersections. Intersection means junctions and all things. From its bus bay should not keep nearby junctions or intersections. It should be away from 75 meter from the intersections. Okay, next coming to regarding frontage road. Frontage road. See the picture. In our hometown and all, we can see the flyovers and all things in expressway or national highway or state highway. Beside that, another road will be there. That road may goes to some other rural road or Indian road or RT sub-arterial roads. That road is considered as a frontage road. This is provided to give access to the properties along the important highway with controlled access to expressway or freeway. It may be run parallel to the highway or and are isolated by a separator. Okay, this is called a frontage road. Next, this comes to about driveway. What do you mean by driveway? It's connect the highway with the commercial established like fuel station, service station. If you traveling in a roadway, main way, but we have to go in nearby any commercial spots will be there. But it will be a supermarket, it will be a petrol pump, it will be in fuel like fuel station, anything, maybe restaurant. That time we have to travel, we have to go in another path from this main way. That it will be a small extent only, not be a large length. That particular section is called as driveway. Okay, and also in this case also it should be away from the intersections. Why we are telling we should away from the intersection? Because if you take vehicle in towards the driveway, some the vehicle speed will be reduced. That time in some conjunctions, the traffic blocks will be there automatically in intersections, in junctions, usual traffic blocks or will be there. So if we combine with these driveway blocks and also intersection blocks, it will be an AV block to avoid that traffic blocks and all things. IRC is recommending it should locate away from the intersection. Also, it should in bus bay also we should locate from away from the intersections. Okay, next is cycle track. Cycle tracks provide in the urban areas when the volume of cycle traffic on the road is very high. We can't provide the cycle sign in all roads what we are seeing in our hometown and all things, because in our places people using cycle is very less. That's why we are not providing cycle tracks. If any town like Mysore and all things, people are using cycle more than that motor bicycles. In that roads and all, they are providing cycle tracks, separate cycle tracks. Here also in cycle tracks, they should follow minimum width of cycle tracks 2 meter as per IRC. Okay, everything what we are following as per IRC only. Next is regarding footpath. Hope you know while we are familiar with this thing. This footpath is are providing in our roads what we are seeing in and around in our local area. Footpath or sidewalks are provided in urban areas mainly, which when the vehicular as well as the pedestrian traffic are away, to provide protection to pedestrians and decrease the accident rates. Okay, the minimum width is 1.5 meter. Please notice that width is 1.5 meter. Okay, and the function is to protect the pedestrian and decrease the accident rate. Okay, next is regarding guardrails. Before the guardrails, we should know embankment slope. This is also part of a road margins. Embankments. If you want to construct the road in low-lying areas, and also we will provide embankments, soil fill. Okay, these embankments should be flat as far as possible for the purpose of safe traffic movements, and also for aesthetic reasons we will provide greenery along the embankment. Though from the slope stability point, while considering the geotechnical point of view, steepest slope may be possible and the slope may be kept as flat as permitted by the economic consideration. This slope should be as flat as possible. Why? Because otherwise this failure will be happen. The AV loads are moving on above the carriageway. That time load impact will be there on this embankment. That time failure may happen. So the slope should be kept as flat as permitted. Okay, this is called embankment of the roads. Embankment slope is one of the part in the road margin. Okay, this is a cutting in the road. We can see both embankment and cutting. We hope you can make out the difference between embankment and cutting. Cutting is nothing but we have to excavate, remove the soil from and we have to construct road in between that thing. Okay, see the figure. In this figure we can see both embankment or filling is there. In this case the road starting is embankment. After that we have to pass inside the hilly area. That time the cutting is there. Okay, it's the embankment cutting. While providing embankment, that time there will be safety issues for the vehicle. That time we will provide guardrail on the side of the roadways. If the embankment height exceeds 3 meters, it's mandatory to provide guardrails. Hope you had seen the guardrails in our place, in our national highways and state guardrails. Nowadays it's very common. If the fill exceeds 3 meters, we should provide guardrails. And also if you traveling above the railway line or some other roadways, it's mandatory to provide the guardrails on the sides of the road. Okay, next is a typical cross section of a village. VR means village, ODR means other district road. In an embankments, what we have already seen in the last slide. Embankment is nothing but this one is embankment. Okay, it's a typical cross section of the embankment road. In bottom it's a typical cross section of the cutting in a rural area. Okay, this figure is very important. We should write on these notebooks. cross section of VR or ODR in embankment rural area, cross section of major district road in a cutting or rural area. Okay, this figure I had taken from the Kannan District textbook. It's a standard textbook. Next one is cross section of divide highway in the urban area. Okay, please note in this figure it's a median support is there. Hope you know median minimum length that median should look at how much you know. The minimum they provide shoulder and footpath is there, cycle track is there, next is reserve space is there. Okay, thank you for watching this video.